And we are up. All right. Suddenly we have music. We are back with our new side campaign, Blue Azimuth, an airship flying and monster hunting side quest starring the crew of the Dawnbreaker, their erstwhile Oath of Glory paladin captain Digby, the Warforged artificer Ronmop, Bobby, the Drake Warden Ranger half-orc, and Haas, the swashbuckler rogue Harengon. Haas has come across a map to a region called the Ardenmont, which is supposed to have a lot of sort of undertapped resources, both mineral and creature. So the party has headed out to try and hunt up some new resources for materials and to sell. And unfortunately, almost as soon as they landed, their captain, Digby, was grabbed by some kind of creature out of the shadows of the trees. So they are left staring at three increasingly upset turtle creatures at the same time that their captain has vanished. So we're going to pick up. The creatures are in front of you. They are looking increasingly hostile. You also know their hides are very valuable. What are you all going to do?
Well,
go ahead, Bobby. Seduce the turtle.
And that's where turtles come from.
that's how you make Ninja Turtles. Well, should we attack him, or do we know which direction Digby was dragged in?
So there is when you flew over this area, there is a large sort of central mountain, the Ardenmont. There's several different peaks that stretch off in different directions. There are wide swaths of forest, and then little like hills and little sort of pastures that maybe have been cleared in the past, and the forest hasn't quite retaken them. You were in one of these clearings, sneaking up basically on these mineral turtles of some kind, and something reached out from the tree line, grabbed Digby, and booked it out of there. So you could probably figure out which way they've gone. But in the time you all have deliberated, these creatures have worked up a bit of a frenzy, and they're going to come over and say hello. So I'm going to have you all roll for initiative. And after you roll initiative, I'm going to have you all roll nature checks. We'll see what you know about these turtles. Whew. I mean, of course, the swashbuckler kills it on initiative. All right, Ron Mop is your last best hope for some kind of knowledge about these turtles.
Oh, what am I rolling?
Roll a nature check.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to plug in my Bluetooth speaker into my computer. I don't know what happened. My main speakers aren't working. Okay, nature. That's sorry.
All right. Well, all you've got is basically what Haas was told when he received the map. These are valuable creatures. They're called Tetsudanites. Nope, wrote that wrong. Testudanites, EST. Testudanites. They're massive turtles. They eat minerals, and their hides are really valuable. And beyond that, you're a little bit in the dark. Haas, you are up first.
Haas is muted.
Haas is thinking. Well then, if that's the case, hurry. Let's see if I can.
Wait, did you say they were coming over to say hello? Like, were you being sarcastic, or are they actually going to try and just talk to us?
No, these are not sentient creatures.
Oh, okay. They're not.
Well, he's being very sarcastic.
These are
Yeah,
large, agitated creatures.
That just want to bite something.
Well, you get the impression, too, that whatever came out of the woods has spooked them, and they are very big to be spooked.
Right.
And just
more like a rhinoceros or something.
Yeah, just a roguish reminder. You have the steady aim bonus action you can take if you want, which gives you advantage on your next attack roll, which would let you sneak attack at range even without an ally being close.
I thought that was unless I moved.
Oh, that's right. You can't move on that turn. What you can
And
do
I had to move, otherwise I wouldn't be in range.
What you can do instead is give me a stealth check. We'll call this a bonus action hide.
That's what it is.
And you're like rolling behind that rock there, and out of sight.
Easy. I just do not roll good.
All right, a 10.
It was
Let's
clearly
see
my
how you
footwork
did.
was bad.
Actually, it's kind of in a frenzy. It's not doing a great job paying attention. You feel like you're actually pretty well hidden.
Well, am I in for this one? Because he's just right out of range. He's just right at range at 80 feet.
All right, go for it. Roll with advantage.
Oh, yeah, baby.
$17 will hit.
14.
Nice. You carve a big chunk out of that thing. It lets out this low, like... and it's actually that creature's turn. It is not quick, as you might imagine.
I'm in danger. It can dash and maybe get close to me, but...
Probably has like lightning breath or something.
Could probably just launch a rock. Just throws a rock at me.
Even with a dash, that is how far it made it. The other creature is going to go. And the large creature is going to go. Sort of coming out of the shadows in the back.
Oh, gosh.
So it makes it out to there with a dash, and that's all they can do this turn. Ronmop, you're up.
Okay, then.
Yeah, beat him up, Ron Mop.
I'll try this. Never mind.
Yep. It'd be about the same either way, but probably most of the time your lightning launcher is actually going to do. Yeah, the first attack you make with your lightning launcher each turn deals 2d6 plus 3, which is
Oh, 2.
yeah.
Okay.
Because the
As I was
first
saying,
time you
this
hit
says
with it,
1d6. Oh.
the first time you
Okay.
hit with it each turn, it deals an extra 1d6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's almost always going to be the better spell, unless
Okay,
you.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was glancing at it here. It looked like it was like because this says 1d6 plus 3, so I was looking. It was one less than Firebolt, but yeah.
Yep, that's all right though,
Okay.
because you missed.
But yeah, either way, yeah.
It would have been the same roll.
Yep.
Bobby, you're up.
Oh, all right. So I'm going to attack that guy with my bow, of course. So we will. Will a 21 hit?
21 will hit.
And then Bobby is going to supercharge me this attack turn.
All right. So stack up all that damage.
So that's a lot of stacking.
All right. You hit that larger creature with an electrically charged arrow. It like twitches and and sort of writhes. Even for as large as it is, it doesn't have an armored nervous system. All right. We are back to the top with Haas. So if you'd like to hide again, you'll have to move first. Because now they know vaguely where you are.
Oz is muted again.
But I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna go behind the rock.
All right. Go ahead and give
You
me
guys make
another
a
stealth check.
Come on, I'm behind a rock. Yes, I can use that rock.
You just
pretty well.
vanish.
He'll go invisible.
You guys can't see me. The turtles can't see me.
ninja?
No one can see me but myself.
Ninja rabbit.
And even then, you're not sure. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Were you ever there?
You phased out of existence.
What does it mean
And then
to
you know
be?
what? And then this turtle is going to get hit again, just because I don't like him.
Roll with
He's
advantage because you're hidden. That'll hit.
Oh, I meant for the first one, and they didn't go through fast enough. So I was like,
You know what
Whichever
though?
one.
You got the nat 20 on your stealth check. We'll take the first one. All right, and you hit the same one again.
yes.
All right, it is getting hurt.
They're stampeding
Hey,
closer.
when it goes to those rocks, is that difficult terrain?
It's
Or
got
is it-
just enough room to go between.
Okay.
That's why they're kind of.
Curiosity.
He's going to take some difficult terrain though. The larger turtle kind of awkwardly is climbing up and over those rocks. I'll say this: they're getting close enough now that the ground is like thudding and shaking as they get closer. Ron Mop, you are up.
Let's try this again.
That is going to hit.
All right. And do I roll it again, or
Just go ahead and roll an extra d6.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh.
All right, 8 more points of damage. On the big one or the one Haas has been hitting?
I was aiming at the one Haas's, or no, yeah, the one that's more damaged. The one Haas has been hitting.
Okay.
It's one
It's
of the small.
now very hurt. And that means it is Bobby's turn. Bobby, the
But not
turtles are
bloody.
closing in.
So
Is it
I
not
see
bloodied
the
or-
mistake I made last time. Will not make it again this time.
Was that getting too close and not moving?
Oh no! I'm gonna attack the big guy again with my longbow. So, 11.
11 definitely doesn't hit. It just like pings off the side.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm going to not be upset that I didn't do what I did last time, but I'm going to move backwards. There we go. That will end my turn.
All right. Do you want Hank to do anything?
Hank will ready in action if the turtles come right on top of him in attack range. He will bite, and actually no, Hank will assist anyone within 30 feet if they land a hit.
All right.
The first
cool.
person to land a hit.
All right. With that, it brings us back to the top with Haas. You're up.
Oh, it's me. So I'm. You know what? I probably won't move, and I'll use the. What is it? Steadying. So that I have sneak.
All right. Go for it. And you're rolling with
same turn.
advantage.
Oh. I'm not used to having advantage this often.
Neither of those is going to hit. It just pings off the shell.
I had a feeling. That makes me sad, but I think that's my turn because I use my movement or my bonus, my movement. Yeah.
All right. That big old turtle's coming for you.
Oh no.
Oh.
I should have kept. Guys may have goofed. This might be the end of me.
It only got a 14 to hit.
Baby, I have a 15 AC.
You notice that one of the smaller turtles swings like weirdly wide and doesn't take like a straight path forward.
Oh, they're communicating.
Yeah, they have strategy. They're like raptors. Clever girl.
Let me see if I have a template. think that's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Is that right? There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. All right. That's just barely going to catch both Bobby and Ranmop. You're both going to need to make Constitution saving throws.
Of course we are. Oof.
I think Bobby's screwed.
I'm dead.
Ranmop takes 9 points of thunder damage. Bobby is going to take 18. There's this like low vibrating kind of sound like whoom, 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 whoom. And you see like crystalline protrusions throughout the shell start to glow. And then it lets out this like ultra rumble, like sonic blast, like and it pulses across you. And Ron Mop, you kind of like manage to get your arms up in front of you and block some of it. And Bobby, you just take it head on. All right. Ron Mop, it is your turn.
Right.
All right. Oops.
That's a cool overlay. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can definitely get 2 of them.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd probably only get those 2.
So
That's fine.
Going to make some saves. Little one rolls a nat 1.
That's what we want to see, baby.
Biggin gets an 18. So that smaller one takes 6. Larger one takes 3. But the little one is pushed back, what is it, 10 feet? 20 feet?
More successfully. Unsecured. 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet.
All right, you shove it back out of the way. That makes
Yeah,
it...
I was checking to make sure there wasn't like a size limitation, like if they were above a certain size, but it doesn't mention it.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Usually size limitations are like comparison. So if it's just like an effect, usually it happens. Now, if you wanted to like push it, that would be like yourself. That'd be different.
No. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right. Do you probably don't want to move?
Yeah, there's not much I can do, so I'm just gonna stay here, I guess, and hope I don't die.
Oh, that's a good question. Do you have your infusions set up right now?
Which ones?
No, you don't have your infusions turned on. You could... I would say at least throw the enhanced defense on your armor.
Okay.
Or your
How
shield.
do I do
It
that?
doesn't really matter. I can do it for you real quick if you want.
Oh, okay.
But you just... your infusions are all at the bottom of your inventory. And you can just scroll down. So if you refresh your page now, you're up to 18 AC. Also,
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to drop... Oh. Apparently I don't know how to spell homunculus.
Homunculus.
Okay. I went ahead and dropped that in your under your extras tab as well.
Okay.
Or does it do that if I click this? Oh, awesome. It actually does. That's really cool.
What?
If you make the homunculus infusion, it actually pops up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, Bobby, you're up.
Bobby's not happy about that attack, so he's going to hit the big one again. Hopefully, I hit it this time.
Yeah, that'll probably hit.
All right. Now, I'm going to put favorite foe on him.
All right, so you'll deal an extra D4.
Hit that. Bobby's also going, or Hank's going to charge me. There we go. That's better.
Nice. 18 points of damage. Is that to the big one?
Yes.
All right, you heard it pretty good. And Hank also has his turn.
Where's Hank had a range attack?
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually read something real quick.
I wish I could get away with playing copyrighted music.
Sasha, you gremlin, why do you always have to come visit me in my room?
So, what is like Hank's movement speed?
Oh, 0.
Hank's movement is 40 feet.
Took me like 5 seconds. I've been trying to read for it.
If you click on the
I
Great
see it now.
Companion, yeah.
I just now spotted it.
Chris, how does it feel to be stupid?
It's not stupid. I also just realized the other week the total number of hours I have played, certainly tabletop RPGs in general, it has to be 4 digits now.
Good.
So Hank's going to move all the way over there, which is, will that give him an advantage on biting?
Yes, he'll be flanking.
Just one of those. Nope, never mind. All right.
No. Also, unfortunately, that means that Hank gets to experience one of the Testudinite's features, which is called Painful Impact. We're going to need a Constitution saving throw from Hank. His bonus is a +2. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually have advantage, although that would be awesome.
Oh.
So So when Hank bites into the shell, those same sort of crystalline fragments that vibrated before this breath weapon, or this sort of sound attack, they resonate, and he is actually going to take minimum damage from his own attack. Or sorry, half of the minimum damage of his own attack. So in this case, that's going to be only 1 point of damage, because Hank doesn't hit that hard by himself. So actually, of all the people who could discover that, Hank is probably the best one. All right.
Wait, it's as if we bite them or if like we hit them with a melee attack?
Make a... We'll call this a perception or nature check.
You have failed me every time I've tried. But maybe not this time. Finally!
Oh, nice. So now that the fight's gone on for a minute, you're like starting to remember stuff. Part of what makes these testudinites so valuable is that they consume rocks and absorb these like magical crystals, and they can like smell them, and that's why they just bite certain rocks in certain places. Those crystals store kinetic energy and discharge it as like a defensive measure. So what you gather is that this is going to be all melee attacks. Also, with that roll, you know that they can retreat into their shells, which makes them harder to hit, but prevents them from attacking or moving. And appropriately enough, it is your turn.
How tall is this rock?
That rock is tall enough to block line of sight, so probably 10 to 15 feet.
10 to 15. I'm right next to it, so if I screw around this turn, and I guess like what, use my... Oh wait, do I?
You have bonus action disengage if you're just trying to like get away.
No, I have that hop ability. I was gonna hop on top of the rock. Yeah, rabbit hop.
All right.
As a bonus.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. You said 10 to 15, so if it's 10, I can jump up there without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And then I can use my man attack to shoot him with a bow.
Yeah.
I'll be safe.
Although, once you're up there, you're not going to have sneak attack.
I understand.
That's saying, though, if you shoot the big one, you would have sneak attack.
Well, I don't know if the little one can get me if I'm up there.
You would guess that it can't, but you're going to do like way more damage if you can figure out how to make it a sneak attack.
I think I can get the sneak attack on the big one. Just forget about him for a turn, and he'll either figure it out or try to attack someone else. Sorry, Hank. He'll probably go for you. But yeah, I don't really want to be in harm's way too much, and so I think I'm going to do the hop up on top of the rock, and then hit this guy.
All right, sounds good. I'm feeling generous. This is a cool moment. You're getting the high ground. So hop on up there and let's see if I can. Can you still see if I put you there?
Nope. I can see the corner of him.
Is that better?
Nope. Now I can see everything.
There we go. So you leap up onto this precipice and fire down. Fire with advantage.
Oh, baby.
Oh no!
Oh, baby.
That's gonna clang off of the shell.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was your turn.
Yes.
This turtle is not happy. It's going to come over and it is going to attack Hank.
Sorry, Hank.
Hank's small. He could like just fly through his mouth as he's chomping?
You're right. So these things, you definitely notice some draconic features. You're sort of an expert in this area. You see little traces of draconic, of like giant turtle, and also like earth elemental properties. None of those are super fast. Two of those are not super fast. By comparison, Hank is downright quick and just gets to the side. The other one is going to close on Ranmap, since the breath weapon has been used. That's a 19 to hit.
And yeah, I just have 18.
All right. So let's get some damage on that. That is 15 points of damage.
Oh,
This
God.
thing is slow, but you're kind of pinned between the two now. And when it clamps down, it hurts. It like crumples part of your armor.
I had exactly 15 health.
Oh no! The big one's breath weapon does not recharge. It is going to try and attack Hank. It only gets an 11.
That won't hit.
So it is Ronmop's turn. Give us a death save.
Okay, how do I do that? Is that it? Oh no.
Youch. It wasn't the worst it could have been. It was not the best. So that's one failure. Also, as Ron Mop is laying there being trampled by turtles, he hears banjos. But also, he remembers like one fragment of something from his past. So we know that he served on a ship at one point. What was he doing before that? It could even just be a word. Like, I don't know, bakery or ocean or bananas or something.
Because yeah, he pretty much like he was a shipwright. So yeah, I mean, when he wasn't actually working directly on ships, he was like designing and building them. And before that, I think that's kind of just what he was built to do. Like, he might have been one of the few warmongers that wasn't directly involved in the fighting, but still was building, like, machines for war anyways.
So I think we see a flash of Ron Mop like working on like shaping the timbers for a new airship. And at the same time as we see him sort of shaping the timbers, we see that airship going into combat. And it's this horrible, like, airship to airship battle. Not just ballistas, but like cannons and magic, and there are flying monsters involved, and it's just nightmarish. But it's sort of juxtaposed with Ron Mop just like almost like gently shaping these materials. All right, that brings us to Bobby. Bobby, what you doing?
Well, I am going to I want to just perfect. All right, I'm just going to stay put. I'm going to hit the big guy again
All right.
because he annoys me because he's so big, and he's going to get longbowed. Hopefully, I hit.
Jeez. Yep.
So that's that one. There's Bobby's help, and then there's mine.
Jeez.
All right, and now we can't forget. Can't forget the Hank bite.
15 is not going to hit. So Hank's going to need to make that Constitution saving throw.
I forget about that. I don't know I had him bite again.
I mean, he only took
But
one point. He'll only take 1 point of damage, even if he fails. So you're not too bad off.
Well, that's what. Now I get find Hank's stats.
Oh, let's see. He's got a +2.
Yep. There we go. Click that. Perfect.
1 point of
That was-
damage. He
That's
bites
fine.
down and.
That's fine.
All right, Haas, you are up. At this point, the large turtle and the smaller turtle you've been attacking are both very hurt. The other one, not very much, but both of those look like they are pretty close to out the door.
So I'm going to use steady aim to get that sneak and vantage and shoot him. Come on, Jeffrey. There's a 17 hit.
Which one are you shooting?
The big one right in front of me.
It goes just shy. It hits. You know where the vulnerable spots are now. You're aiming for it. You're going to sink one right in the eye. And instead, like a big armored brow ridge comes down as it blinks for just a second. And it just clinks off.
You know, I tried.
Well,
All right. That brings us to the lesser Testudanite. It's going to attack Hank. Whew, that's an 18 to hit.
Oh, that will hit. If he says 1,000 damage, Hank's gonna be dead.
I mean, if I say 1,000 damage, anything's going to be dead. You are lucky. It's 15 points of damage.
Oh, that's perfect. Hank's still up. That's all that matters.
All right. This is about to start getting real tense, though. With Ron Mop down, the other large creature is now going for Bobby.
Oh gosh. This is not gonna be good, boys.
That is a hit.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, even with minimum damage, you go down.
Oh, I'm down.
Now you're in an interesting situation, though, because nothing can reach Haas. The large creature is going to try and make an athletics check to just break this rock. This is going to be a high DC. So let's see how he
although they
does.
do eat rocks, so
It fails. So the first one hits that rock, and you get the impression, like, the way the rock doesn't shift, you feel like this is probably, like, the top of a very large rock that's just barely sticking up. So, Ron Mop, death saving throw. Not a nat 1.
be nice.
Okay, that's a pass. Bobby, death saving throw.
My turn.
Bobby, that's a fail. I'm already predicting he's going to get a 3.
I had fun with this deck.
It's a 1 in 20 chance. So
Uh,
go where
so-
your HP's at, and then you just put it to 0, and then you have death saving throws.
I think just hit a d20 in the bottom left corner. Or click anything with a +0 modifier.
Oops, nope. We're just gonna exit that.
Well, that's a good question. How did you get Ron Mop's death saving throw to pop up?
Well, when I put the health to 0, the little HP thing section turns into a death save thing, and when I click on it, this window pops up, and I think it might be because
Yep,
of the
right
Chrome
in the
add-on,
middle.
Oh, okay.
but in between failures and save, there's a B.
Oh, that's
that I
2
believe-
passes though, so that's doesn't matter.
Well, one's charisma save. Oh well.
Well, you only roll one.
Yes, it'd be the first one, right?
Yeah.
Technically, it's the first one. Is the 10.
Yeah. So you're good for this turn. So Hank still gets to go.
Hank, disengage and run away.
I mean, that's an
Save
option.
yourself.
Hank is going to. He is going to disengage.
He's gonna revive Bobby.
I don't think Hank can
Wake me
revive.
to life.
But if I go there, snap centers, boom, perfect. Alright, that's what Hank's gonna do. He's gonna fall back to his rock. So if Hank disengages this turn, can he still use his Thane if Haste gets a hit?
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
He is going to buff Haste.
And that makes it Haas's turn. Haas, you're up.
All right, baby. I'm more worried about the big one breaking my rock than the little ones. What I have to do, I'm gonna have to try and kill the big one with steady aim. Gosh darn it!
That hits. How do you want to finish it?
Easy. This time, I corrected my mistake and I send one arrow true to his eye to drop this bastard.
So you do it Pokemon Go style this time. You wait for the idle animation. The brow furrows, the eye blinks, it comes open just in time to see the arrowhead of your arrow. And it is dead.
Whew. I still want to clear for damage. Only 12.
I mean, at your level, only 12 is a lot.
Oh no, it is a lot. It's just it's not like the 14s, 15s, or the 20 I got.
So with the first one down, the smaller ones are going to start trying to escape.
No, of course.
I'll have to focus fire on this one.
All right. Ron Mop, you're up.
All right.
If you get a nat 1 here, you're playing Cookie the rest of this arc. All right, that's two saves. What's another something from Ron Mop's past? So he was a shipwright. He made ships during a conflict. What else?
Oh gosh. I remember what all I.
Well, I guess here's a question. What kind of city was he in when he was doing this? Was it like an isolated village? Was it like the big capital sitting on a river? Was it a coastal town? Was it a weird
say it was one of the
Mustafar
bigger-
volcano?
I would say it was one of the bigger cities, like on the ocean. You always had aspirations of exploring and seeing all of the ocean's airs of the world.
All right. So maybe as he's working on the ship, he's kind of looking out through the openings in the sort of shipyard watching the ships coming in and out of the port. All right,
Yes.
Bobby, give me a little something from Bobby's past. How did Bobby end up with a Drake companion?
We see now. Bobby's just roaming the woods with all these scary monsters, and he saw this little thing just hiding in the shadows. So he went over there to investigate, and he saw it was just little Hank was just hiding there, just in fear. So then he picked him up, and then he like gave him like some food and some water, and that's been kind of the story. Hank's never left his side,
All right,
and let's see if I can survive.
that's another pass.
That's all I need.
All
Boom.
right, Haas, let's see if you can drop this fleeing turtle.
All right. Again, with steady aim. He's in range. I know it's. I'm gonna try and drop this little guy.
Nope.
Maybe I'm not.
Oh,
Never mind.
this is going to be so much damage.
Don't forget, Hank is going to in charge enhance him too.
Yeah, add another 2d6.
Isn't it just 1d6?
He got a crit.
Oh yeah.
So another 6 damage.
So what's that, 33? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you just drop this thing. It's fleeing, and you time it perfectly. And like when it takes a step, the heavy plates where its neck sort of extends out from its shell, like shift just a little with each step, and that arrow and just travels through, cutting and tearing, and it just all right. It is this one's turn. Let's see. It's at 50. It'll get out of your range. There's almost no way you can kill this thing.
Oh, I mean, I'd have to chase it forever.
Yeah, like, well, you'd probably have to, like, run after it and stab it in the back. And I think at some point it would turn around and kill you. So we're just going to drop it off the map.
I mean, it's either that or I have to dash to a distance, shoot it, then take a sneak, and then try to out stealth it, then shoot. Yeah.
So for the sake of not dropping the whole world, we'll say, so Bobby, you're a spellcaster. You have a couple of spells. You have Entangle, Hunter's Mark, and a little spell called Goodberry.
But isn't Bobby unconscious?
He is, but here's where Goodberry's interesting. Goodberry creates 10 berries, and each one restores 1 hit point. And the berries last 24 hours. So I think what we're going to say is that he used this beforehand. So you all have some healing items to at least get everyone back to 1 HP. And then you still have 8 good berries left to use, however you want. And you could cast it 2 more times if you wanted, and heal another 20 health. All right. So you successfully managed to defeat them. What do you want to do?
Well, to ensure that no other creature kind of, steals them, I say, what if we try to load them, at least the smaller one, onto like the deck, the smaller one to like the prepping cabin, the bigger one to the deck, and then I don't know. I guess do we have to rest so that you guys are not? No, if we wait too long, then Davy's will probably be dead. Though I don't know if you guys can actually take a fight. Bobby, what do you think?
Well, the problem is so we're both currently at it. You said like what 1 HP right now?
Yes.
So you'd be at 1, and then you have at least 8 more hit points to distribute, and theoretically up to 28 if you wanted to burn all your spell slots.
I mean, I also have Cure Wounds, but I'd only be able to cast it twice.
Oh, hey! Fun story. Bobby, you're a half-orc. You have Relentless Endurance. When you are reduced to 0 HP but not killed, you can drop to 1 HP instead once per long rest.
Oh, gosh. Well,
So we should remember that for next time.
Damn it, Bobby. Yeah. I'm amazed I made it out of that fight without taking any damage. I love this rock. Everyone else is dying left and right, and I'm just up here. Ooh.
So I got 8 more good berries. So haste or Haas never got touched.
I'm now at 12 health, so
I might. Will I get the good berries back, or is they just gone?
you'd have to recast the spell, I guess, right?
Yeah, so it's a first level spell that creates items.
Gotcha.
So you can cast that as often as you have spell slots, and they'll last for 24 hours.
Well, I guess I'm gonna probably cast it to see. So I just is it one? Is it like 1 heart per slot, or is it?
No, so when you cast it, it's just 10 hit points. Like, you don't have to roll for it. You just... Because it's inconvenient during battle, because eating each one is an action. So it's not a good, like, I'm going to heal up during a fight. But out of battle, it's about the best way to heal.
Gotcha. So I got 8 more. So I'm just gonna give myself, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. So I'm gonna cast Goodberry.
All right. So that gives you 18 more points to distribute, because you had 8 from the last time, too.
Yeah, I just gave those to myself because I gave the 8 to me, and that puts. So I got 10 more to cast. I guess Aaron, I'll give you 5, and I'll take the other 5.
All right. That puts me at 17 out of 24, so that's pretty good.
All right. So it is going to take you a trip back to grab your ship. You come back and are able to retrieve the creatures. So you've healed. What do you want to do now?
Investigate where Digby got taken.
All right. Give me investigation or survival.
That's in that one.
Nope. Ramop, I think, got us.
All right, guys. I'm gonna.
I mean, Bobby, do you not have... You have expertise in survival.
Yeah, no, he has a +7, but you know.
What is happening, guys?
I got a nat 1.
Well, you know, it
We're all
makes sense.
rattled by the giant turtles killing us.
I mean, it makes sense. I just got the nat 20, so I deserve the nat 1. So yeah, this is all you, Rom up. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
I'm too high. I'm
wait.
up on my rock.
Here's something
My
important.
spot, my safety rock.
You can either um, no, it doesn't have skills. You can have Hank give you advantage on your survival checks with the help action.
Oh, I can?
Oh, Bobby
Yeah.
can. Okay. So you could roll again for survival.
Boom. Hank, sniff him out.
Much better.
Yeah, there you go. So between the two of you, you managed to sort of sort this out. So the trees here are very dense. As you flew over, you got the impression that there were settlements here at one point, but for some reason they're gone now. You don't know if they were wiped out by an accident or if there were economic reasons or a or a war or something. So you've seen spots of ruins, but it's been long enough now that the trees have really sort of grown very densely together. But you're able to sort of backtrack and see where between the sort of intertwined roots of all these trees, you see these weirdly heavy footprints, and a lot of them. What's weird, though, and you can tell this with a 24 survival check, you can tell that the footprints are all from one creature. One creature with a lot of limbs. And you're able to backtrack it. It seems like it heads off into the woods and then veers off towards the foot of the Ardenmont itself, the mountain. So what now?
Well, looks like we'll be heading to the mountain.
Sounds like.
All right.
Davey's gonna be so happy. We got him 2 turtles.
Yeah, I know. We got him 2 turtles. Yeah.
Even we got the big one too.
Yeah. That's gonna be some money.
All right. Are you all going to take any kind of rest?
Oh,
Ooh, should we though?
we probably should, I guess. I mean, I don't know how much time is of the essence for Digby's sake, but
You know what? If he dies, and I'll become captain.
yeah, I know. I mean, if we die, then we wouldn't be able to save him anyways. So.
Yeah, you're right. Being smart. If we die, how can you save him if we're dead? So I'd say let's take a long rest, even though I really don't need it. But if you guys need it, then that's fine. So is that what we're doing?
I guess theoretically you could take a short rest and you'd actually get back almost everything except for the spell slots.
This is true.
Yeah.
What do y'all want to do?
Guess we could take a. Because, I mean. I guess we could take a short rest.
Yeah, we could just do a short rest.
If we're gonna take a short rest, then can I mess around with my leatherworking tools and try and
Yeah, you could probably get the smaller one done because you all also have special tools on the ship that will make that easier. Yeah, your harvesting area gives you advantage on checks made to harvest creatures of large or smaller who do not need specialized equipment.
No, I thought I was going to leave that to like Bobby since he's better, but I was going to use my leatherworking tools and like try and do something with the wyvern.
Oh,
wings
you
or
want to
something.
make something. All right.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Try and get a little bit more money from them. We'll start with the small ones because I'm probably going to mess them up pretty good.
All right. So what I'll tell you is, so the wyvern leather is not like supernaturally good, but it's good quality material. You could go ahead and start making it the base, potentially of some improved armor that you could finish with some additional materials.
I might as well.
All
Hey, 'cause
right.
during a short rest, you can like do some task or.
Yeah, you've got about an hour. I would say that you're just sort of starting the process. This is probably more like treating the materials and cleaning them and getting them ready.
All right, sounds good. Harry, you gonna do anything during your short rest?
I'm gonna, I guess, heal up a little bit.
Rod Mop?
I don't think I have anything I can really do. So
So the leatherworking check will be a proficient dexterity check. So give me sleight of hand. That'll be the easiest way to look at it.
Oh, are you kidding me? I have a +5. It'd be like that.
Yeah. The good news is you don't like ruin the materials. It's just going to take longer than you thought. So you've made a little progress, but it's going to be a while before they're finished. And I think maybe what distracts you is it's kind of starting to get dark now. You all flew in sort of mid morning. You trekked a little bit to find the turtles. So the sun is starting to go down, and you all have moved the ship out here where you pulled the turtles up. There's another clearing that sort of pokes, or not pokes, but like is a recession of the trees. You see a place where the trees drop off, and you see flickering lights.
Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna stealth up and we're gonna see what these flickering lights are about. Stealthily.
sounds like a plan.
All right, you want to go check it out?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you going to go by yourself or bring the crew?
I definitely want to bring the crew.
All right.
Unless you guys don't want to come.
I mean, I have
Oh, I'm
+0 to stealth, but yeah.
Oh, I'm coming.
I think you do have
I'll
advantage,
stealth
though.
with
You're in infiltrator mode.
Yeah, but I have disadvantage because of the armor I'm wearing.
Overrides that.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I thought this canceled it out.
No, it actually overrides it.
Okay, so I still have advantage even with.
That's a 24 for stealth for me, so.
Jeez.
That's a 21 for stealth for me.
Oh, how?
That's a 9.
Why is there... Oh. No one has light, and I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Had to move. Okay. It is very, very dark out here. There are no natural lights whatsoever. But from where you all are at, you can see glimmers of lights coming from like the sides of buildings. Although Bobby has dark vision.
Of course, Bobby would have. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so,
Um,
man, Bobby is seeing really well. Oh, I didn't accidentally give you bright light instead of... Nope, yep.
I mean, I can see pretty well because you haven't given me dark. You haven't like reduced my sight yet.
like, how far away do you say we are from the twinkling lights?
Let's see. You're only like 50 or 60 feet in one direction, and there's some to the north that are more like 100 feet away.
So the ones that are like 50 to 60 feet away could, I guess if we got a little bit closer, we could use Hank's perceptive dark vision, where I can sense people with dark vision.
Sorry, say that again?
Hank has he can sense dark vision 60 feet, passive perception 12.
Oh, it's just saying that he has dark vision also. He can
I
see
thought-
about as well as you can.
Oh, I thought I read he could sense people with dark vision.
No, that's just the heading for that section. There is a Gloomstalker ability that's kind of like that, which is weird. Yeah, you see flickering lights. Haas and Ronmop, that's about all you see is the lights. Do you all want any kind of torch or anything?
No,
All
not
right.
at the moment.
So what do y'all want to do?
Get closer.
Get really close.
All right.
I want to be outside their houses.
What I'm going to do is give you like a foot of dark vision. Let's see how that looks. Totally unhelpful.
I don't want them to know I'm there, but I want to be able to make sure that I'm part of their family. I want to be like Frankenstein and live under their house. Maybe every now and then jump onto the roof just to assert dominance.
There we go.
I want to find out who the village leader is so I can kill him and take over the village. Have them hunt the turtles for me, and I come by every now and then to pick up the rewards.
Okay, now you all can see the tiniest bit. Okay, so there's some kind of structure ahead of you. It looks like maybe the ruins of like a windmill. And then maybe like a small dock house. What do you want to do?
Stealthily approach it because it has lights.
Nope. You all can see the lights are just slightly moving.
Oh god, they're onto us. Rom up, you failed us. You screamed out.
They don't seem to be like. There's not like a pattern to it. They're just sort of gently bobbing along. All
Oh, they're
right.
probably ghosts, anyways.
So how are you? How are you advancing?
I'm going rock by rock, and I'm actually going a little slower to avoid twiggies. Like it's a proper stalk. Like I'm trying to make sure that I'm not seen.
All right. Move your token along.
Oh, cool.
So the good news is you're going to have advantage on stealth as you get closer. The bad news is that you're going to. Let's call this a. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Yep. Well, I guess I am pretty far away. 8.
You do okay. You definitely like stub your foot a couple of times. Like there's apparently like a low stone wall ahead of you, and you just like accidentally kick it.
Are we supposed to be on the same map with the turtles?
Oh hey, no.
I was going to say, I was like, I'm not sure what you guys are talking about because we're still
Yep.
on the turtle map.
Yep. Say
I
things.
was just pretending, and that's about it.
Thought you were theater of the mind. Nope. There are actual lights on a map, and
Oh,
they're moving a
okay.
little.
Okay, now I kind of see where we're at.
I can't see anything.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
I see a little circle around me.
oh hey, look! I think I found the wall I hit with my foot.
Yep.
We gotta get closer. Here's some under the windowsill. You guys gonna come?
Oh, right. Which way'd you go? Up?
Towards the light?
Oh. So to the right?
Close enough.
Oh, there's a wall here.
Oh yeah, I found that too. I hit it, maybe. Yeah, I definitely hit that wall.
All right. So from where you are, you can kind of see like a little slice of the interior. There are bobbing lights sort of dancing through this space.
Just gonna go over the stone wall now that I've felt it up. Guess I'm a rogue. Should have been smarter and got a rogue with dark vision so I can see at night. If you're gonna steal stuff, you at least better be able to see it, or you're stealing.
Move up just ever so slightly.
It's
Oh,
funny
really?
that the one person who can really see is like keeping in the back.
Yeah,
I
pretty much.
can't see anything, but I'm brave or stupid.
All right. So from there, you can see there are like, you don't see any actual signs of people. What you do see are like flickering lights that are just sort of bobbing through the air.
Can I do a nature check
Interesting.
since I'm so close?
Yeah. There we go.
Sure. Okay, with a 12, this does seem like some kind of creature. You're not really sure what. You know that there are certain like phosphorescent creatures. It could be like an actual insect.
So, like, how big are these creatures?
I mean, literally, it's like a bobbing sphere of light with sizes ranging from like your fist to your head, from what you can see so far. Also, as you've gotten closer, they've like seem to have responded slightly and pulled further back into
Oh.
this structure.
All right. Do we know if they're like
Shot.
hostile? Like,
Well, they're running from us.
but like if they're running like to like trick us and draw us in, then all of a sudden, bam!
They're trying to regroup and then attack us.
Never mind my nature check. I thought I could do a nature check to see if.
Oh man, they don't seem hostile, at least not yet.
So I'm gonna move in. Although there's a there's a wall right here and there's a wall right here. There's a doorway that's like right here and right here.